All right, here we have another backtest March performance. This is on a channel called BabyPips Forex Signals Official, and I tested these guys last month too for February performance. And I don't think that they're official. I don't think it's officially affiliated with BabyPips. They do seem to. I follow several channels. Let me bring up the channel here. So I've got several of these channels that I've followed that I plan on testing, and they all seem to kind of send the same signals out. They don't post the same content. The content differs, but a lot of the signals. So I'll get several signals for like this morning for buy gold at this price with this stop loss. I think I got 4 or 5 of them. So it's obvious these guys are aggregating signals from somewhere. But what makes it challenging, of course, is that the format is all over the place. And I think I covered this last month too. I have to actually go in and manually edit the data in order to get it to trade properly. So, because here's an example. So they've got this gold sell and it gives you a price, target price, whatever. Well, what they do before they send this is they'll send another message that says sell gold now, right? So what that ends up doing to the copier is it looks like 2 separate gold trades. So it would open 2 trades, and you obviously don't want that. I mean, there's some ways to kind of mitigate that, but it comes at a price. So with a lot of these channels, especially the ones that have tested pretty well, I do reach out to them on Telegram and say, hey, let me help you with your signal format. There's a lot of people who would be interested. And the conversation doesn't really ever go anywhere. We talk a little bit, but as soon as I say, hey, let me help you, they don't write back. So, anyway, I think for last month, I want to say this lost about $350 or something like that. So about 3% loss for the month. But let's take a look at this month and see how they did. So here you can see this is basically the report that comes out of MetaTrader, and what it shows is like, here's all of our settings in the EA. So like the percentage of risk that we allocate to each target price, the symbols that we have to manually enter in. So like we map Forex symbols based on the broker, but for gold and indexes, those vary a lot. And so we give you a way to enter those into the EA. And here, they use both gold and XAU USD together interchangeably, right? Terms for stop loss, terms for all kinds of stuff. So you can see they did about $866, so about 8.5%, right? So that's not too bad, right? If we kind of combine that with a 3.5% loss or whatever from last month, that's about 2.5% for March and February. So not terrible. Taking a look at the equity curve, it's not too bad. We've got some ups and downs. Entries by hours, mostly trades Asia and Europe. Not a whole lot of U.S. market sessions. Entries by week, or weekday, entries by months, profit and losses by hours. Of course, the statistical scattering of wins and losses. You've got what's your average loss, and then what's your average win, like how much you make. And then a list of trades, right? Mostly gold, in fact, all gold. And quite a few trades, I want to say somewhere around 200 or something like that, trades for the month. So, all in all, not too bad for this specific month. I just wish their, format was a little more usable. Yeah, so there you have it.